Have you ever set a goal, full of excitement, brimming with anticipation for the future you were about to create? You meticulously planned every step, envisioned the incredible results, and felt an unstoppable surge of motivation. Maybe it was a fitness goal, a career aspiration, a creative endeavor, or simply a desire to cultivate a new positive habit. The possibilities seemed endless, and you were ready to conquer the world. If you're ready to take control of your goals, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for practical strategies ahead, only to find yourself losing steam a few weeks later. The initial enthusiasm wanes, the carefully laid plans gather dust, and the once vibrant vision fades into a distant memory. The gym visits become less frequent, the project deadlines slip, and the healthy eating habits are replaced by comfort food cravings. If you're finding this helpful so far, don't forget to subscribe for more practical strategies and tips. You're not alone. It's a universal experience, a common thread that binds us all in the pursuit of self-improvement and achievement. We've all been there, staring at unfinished projects, abandoned resolutions, and the lingering feeling of disappointment. This happens to almost everyone. In fact, studies show that a significant percentage of people abandon their New Year's resolutions within the first few months. It's not a reflection of your personal failings, but rather a testament to the complex interplay of psychological, environmental, and behavioral factors that influence our ability to stick to our commitments. We start with the best intentions, armed with motivation and a clear vision of what we want to achieve. We invest time, energy, and resources into setting ourselves up for success, meticulously planning our meals, organizing our schedules, and creating inspiring vision boards. But somewhere along the way, life gets in the way. Unexpected challenges arise, demanding our attention and resources. Work deadlines pile up, family obligations increase, and the demands of daily life begin to chip away at our resolve. We might get distracted, lured away from our goals by the endless stream of notifications, social media updates, and entertainment options that constantly vie for our attention. The allure of instant gratification often outweighs the long-term benefits of pursuing our goals. Lose motivation as the initial excitement fades and the reality of hard work and dedication sets in. The path to achieving our goals is rarely linear, and setbacks and challenges can easily derail our progress and dampen our spirits, or simply fall back into old habits. Our brains are wired to seek comfort and familiarity, and breaking free from ingrained patterns of behavior can be incredibly difficult. The temptation to revert to old, unhealthy habits can be overwhelming, especially when we're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. It can be frustrating to feel like we're not reaching our full potential, like we're constantly falling short of our own expectations. This feeling of inadequacy can lead to self-doubt, discouragement, and a reluctance to even try in the future. We might even start to doubt our ability to achieve anything significant, questioning our capabilities, and wondering if we're simply not cut out for success. This negative self-talk can be incredibly damaging, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy of failure. But the truth is, achieving our goals isn't about being perfect. It's not about flawlessly executing every step of the plan, or never experiencing setbacks or moments of weakness. It's about progress, not perfection. It's about understanding the common obstacles we face, recognizing the pitfalls that often lead to derailment, and developing strategies to navigate these challenges effectively, and learning how to overcome them. It's about building resilience, developing self-awareness, and cultivating a growth mindset that allows us to learn from our mistakes and keep moving forward, even when the going gets tough. This is where we come in. We're here to provide you with the knowledge, tools, and support you need to break free from the cycle of goal abandonment and unlock your full potential. Over the next few sections, we'll explore the real reasons why sticking to our goals can be a challenge, delving into the psychological and behavioral factors that often sabotage our efforts. We'll examine the common pitfalls that trap us in patterns of procrastination, self-doubt, and inaction. And more importantly, we'll arm you with practical strategies to overcome these hurdles. We'll provide you with actionable techniques for setting realistic goals, managing your time effectively, building strong habits, and staying motivated even when faced with adversity. And stay on track towards achieving your dreams. Get ready to transform your approach to goal setting, unlock your inner potential, and create a life filled with purpose, passion, and accomplishment. The journey to success begins now. Goals give us direction and purpose. They help us focus our energy and make progress in life. Think about it. Without a destination in mind, it's easy to wander aimlessly. Goals provide that destination, a clear picture of where we want to go. Goals can be big or small, short-term or long-term. Maybe you want to learn a new language, run a marathon, or simply eat healthier. Whatever your aspirations, setting goals is the first step towards making them a reality. But setting goals is only half the battle. The real challenge lies in sticking to them and seeing them through to completion. Our habits play a powerful role in shaping our lives. They are the invisible architects of our daily existence, constantly molding our actions and influencing our outcomes. Understanding the profound impact of habits is the first step towards consciously designing a life that aligns with our deepest aspirations. Habits are the small, automatic actions we perform every day without much thought. These actions, repeated consistently over time, become ingrained in our neural pathways, transforming into automatic responses. They operate largely outside of our conscious awareness, making them both powerful and potentially problematic. They can be as simple as brushing our teeth in the morning or as complex as our daily work routine. From the moment we wake up to the time we go to sleep, our days are structured by a series of habits, both big and small, that dictate how we spend our time and energy. The good news is that habits can be incredibly helpful in achieving our goals. They provide a framework for consistent action, automating the steps necessary to move closer to our desired outcomes. By consciously cultivating positive habits, we can harness the power of automation to propel ourselves towards success. When we create positive habits that align with our aspirations, we create a system for success. This system, built on the foundation of consistent habits, allows us to make progress, even when motivation wanes. It's about building a lifestyle that supports our goals, rather than relying solely on willpower. For example, if your goal is to eat healthier, a helpful habit might be to pack a healthy lunch every night before bed. This simple act eliminates the temptation to grab unhealthy takeout during a busy workday, ensuring that you stay on track with your nutritional goals. However, our habits can also work against us. If we're not careful, negative habits can sabotage our progress and make it harder to reach our goals. These detrimental habits can create a cycle of self-sabotage, undermining our efforts and leaving us feeling frustrated and defeated. Recognizing these negative patterns is crucial for breaking free and creating positive change. For example, if your goal is to save money, but you have a habit of impulse buying, you're likely to struggle to reach your financial target. The constant stream of unnecessary purchases will drain your resources and prevent you from building the savings you need to achieve your financial aspirations. Therefore, understanding and modifying our habits is paramount to achieving our goals and living a more fulfilling life. It's about taking control of our daily actions and consciously shaping them to align with our desired future. Motivation is the fuel that propels us towards our goals. It's that feeling of excitement and determination that keeps us going, even when things get tough. But, motivation can be fickle. It can come and go like the tide, leaving us feeling lost and discouraged. So, how do we stay motivated over the long haul? One powerful strategy is to break down our goals into smaller, more manageable milestones. Celebrating these small victories can provide a much-needed boost of motivation and remind us that we're making progress. Another helpful tip is to surround ourselves with supportive people who believe in our vision. Having a cheerleading squad in our corner can make all the difference when we're feeling discouraged. In today's fast-paced world, where demands on our attention are relentless, the ability to maintain focus is more crucial than ever. We're constantly bombarded with information, notifications, and a never-ending stream of stimuli, making it increasingly challenging to stay on track and accomplish what truly matters. This isn't just about productivity, it's about reclaiming control over your time and mental energy and directing them towards your goals and aspirations. Distractions are everywhere, lurking around every digital corner and vying for our attention. They come in many forms, from the seemingly harmless to the overtly disruptive, and they all share one common goal: to pull us away from what we're trying to achieve. From the constant pings of our smartphones, each notification a tiny siren call beckoning us to check the latest update, message, or news headline, to the allure of social media, with its endless scroll of curated content designed to keep us engaged and coming back for more, the digital landscape is a minefield of potential diversions. It's easier than ever to get sidetracked from our goals, to find ourselves lost in a rabbit hole of online content when we should be working, creating, or simply relaxing mindfully. These distractions can eat away at our time and energy, slowly but surely draining our focus and leaving us feeling depleted and behind schedule. The minutes spent on mindless scrolling add up, turning into hours lost and opportunities missed, leaving us feeling scattered and unproductive, overwhelmed by the sheer volume of unfinished tasks and the nagging sense that we're not making progress on what truly matters. This feeling of being scattered can lead to increased stress, decreased motivation, and a general sense of dissatisfaction. One effective strategy for combating distractions and reclaiming your focus is to create a dedicated workspace, a physical environment that signals to your brain that it's time to focus and get to work. That is free from interruptions, a sanctuary where you can minimize external stimuli and concentrate on the task at hand. This means silencing notifications, putting away distracting objects, and creating a space that promotes calm and concentration. This could be a quiet corner in your home, a dedicated room, or even just a specific area that you associate with focused work. A cozy coffee shop, if you find the ambient noise and energy conducive to your concentration, can also serve as a great workspace. Or even a designated spot in the library, surrounded by the quiet hum of focused activity, can provide the ideal environment for deep work. The key is to find an environment, whether it's at home, in a public space, or somewhere in between, that allows you to focus solely on the task at hand, minimizing distractions and maximizing your ability to enter a state of flow. Another helpful tip for managing distractions and staying focused is to schedule specific times for checking emails and social media, rather than allowing them to interrupt your workflow throughout the day. By limiting these activities to designated blocks of time and treating them as scheduled appointments, you can minimize their ability to derail your day and regain control over your attention and productivity. This proactive approach allows you to engage with these platforms on your own terms, rather than being constantly reactive to their demands.